the ground. In angry oceans you've never broken through every wave of the storm. You are my anchor.
If you're American, please duet me and tell me how you say the following words. Okay, so first up, I would call this the Notre Dame. How would you guys say it?
Notre Dame.
I can't wait to hear these. Okay, so next up, this country, I would pronounce Tunisia. How would you say it?
Tunisia.
Okay, so next up, this letter of the alphabet, I would pronounce H. How would you say it?
We say H.
Next up, this word, I would pronounce croissant. How would you guys say it?
Croissant.
Next up, we have this word. So I pronounce it parmesan. How would you guys say it?
Parmesan is so good.
And last up, we have this word. So I pronounce it salon. How would you say it?
Salon. I can really hear the difference.
Also, I'm not saying anyone is right or wrong. This is just my pronunciation versus everyone else's. If you're American, please duet this video because these next tweets have left me like really curious. Okay, so why do American schools have hall passes? Americans, is this an actual thing? Here in the UK, we do not need to have anything like this. Please can someone explain if this is true? The whole process around it, because my mind's blown by the thought. Is it true that in American schools, students stare at the flag and recite the Pledge of Allegiance? Please can someone tell me if this is true or not? There's nothing like that here in the UK, and it just seems like madness to me. Do American schools actually make their students climb a rope in PE? I swear that this is in like every teen American movie ever. I've never known a British school make their students do this. Is this true? And last, do schools in America actually have rival schools? This again has come from like American movies and films. But yeah, I'm curious to know. We don't really have that here.
You have no right to take a child's life. Whether it is born or not. I ask God to give me the feeling that He has when someone has an abortion. This hit me. You have no right! You have no right to take that child's life. Forgive them. Forgive them. Can't.
Man, her heart is ready. Here's the thing. Her heart's ready. She's ready. She is primed. God has gotten her to the point to where she's not going to rely on her own strength. She's not going to rely on her family's strength. She's not going to rely on the church's strength because she's there. They're sacrificing. And they're eating at Shiloh. She's not going to rely on anything else. Now I'm going to I'm going to go to the only person who can truly bring my dream to pass. And so she is broken before the Lord. And when that happens, the Lord is moved. I promise you, you get broken before the Lord starts to see you cry, and He can tell that your heart is tender. Man, He will move heaven and earth to make those things happen that He's promised you.
Oh, do you guys know these classic Disney songs? Finish
Yes.
all the lyrics and let's
Right
see
for
how well
this.
you guys know them. Here we go. Flying.
And there's a star in heaven that we can't reach. If we're trying, yeah, we're breaking free. Oh, we're breaking free.
What about us?
What about everything we've been through? What about trust? You know I never wanted to hurt you. And what about me? What am I supposed to do? I gotta leave, but I'll miss you.
Stick to the stuff you know.
If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't mess with the flow, no, no. Stick to status quo.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me awake.
A million dreams.
I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Guys, I am seriously freaking out right now because Seth Morrison, who plays guitar for Skillet, liked and commented on my recent new post on Instagram about their concert last night. That honestly cannot get so much better. You guys know how much I love Skillet, and when I saw this, I was freaking out with excitement. This honestly is the coolest thing in the entire world.
You guys gonna sing?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear Gabby. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, guys.
When I look in the mirror, I'm not too hard to do. I got the superstar glow, so ooh,
Do the boogie
a side step right left to my beat. I like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause talk is cheap. Side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll. Smooth like butter. Pour you in like no other.
Okay, I just saw some of the new filters on here, and I'm curious to see what I look like with them, so I'm going to be trying some of them. Oh, very pretty. I actually kind of like how this looks with my ombre. The eyes look very pretty. I almost kind of look like a fairy. Oh, I actually love this one a lot. I like how cool it looks on my hair, and the butterflies are so pretty. I look like a fairy elf. This looks really pretty on me. I actually love it. Whoa. Okay, this looks cool. It's kind of like an evil version of a fairy elf. Looks super cool. The shade of purple, I think, or it's like a dark blue or a dark purple, but I love it. Looks super pretty. Not a big fan of the earrings though, but I do like it.
Today, I'm eating like BTS's Jungkook. I saw he likes peanut butter Nutella toast, which is one of my favorites, so that's what I had for breakfast. And apparently he's a big carb lover, so for lunch, I made tteokbokki with added ramen noodles, obviously, and it was so good. Literally so satisfying. And apparently JK is a big fan of pizza, so that's what I had for dinner, and I had to wash it all down with a cookie because, you know, he's cookie. And this actually concludes my Eating Like BTS series. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know who I should eat like next.
Alright guys, I just got home a few minutes ago from going to get my dinner, and of course, you guessed it, I went to McDonald's again to get the BTS meal for my dinner. So now it makes it twice. The first time I went earlier today for lunch, I did not get the bag, which made me so mad, and I should have asked for my meal separate. But I was able to get the bag, and it looks so cool. That's what the front, and that's what it looks like. I'm definitely keeping the bag as a souvenir and a way to remember what the bag looked like with the meal. And I'm just so happy.
One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more.
Sidestep right left to my beat.
Highlight the moon, rock with me, baby.
Know that I got that heat.
Let me show you, 'cause talk is cheap. Sidestep right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll.